Hello everybody, it's me Tomebinder, and in this video I'm going to be checking out the submissions to my 300 competition. If you're not familiar with the 300 competition, it is a map making competition that I ran for a few weeks amongst my subscribers and friends in the Ancient Warfare 3 community to celebrate my reaching of 300 subscribers. So we decided we would have a competition. We had to make a map themed around the Battle of Thermopylae, 300 Spartans, but much more broadly about any particular last stand. So obviously there are no Spartans in this map, but it is a last stand. So this is one of the many submissions that I got. I believe I got 6. So I'm going to be trying to play through every single map in this video. It might end up being pretty long. In fact, that's what I'm kind of expecting. But I hope you'll stick around, because at the very end I'll reveal the scores and rankings, I think. I might change my mind and reveal them on stream. But my plan is to reveal them at the end of this video. So, continue watching. I think I'm going to do that. Anyway, we're going to start out with this map. It actually has no particular name. It's just called 4300. So I decided I would give it a name, and that's the name of the desert where it takes place. So this map I'm calling, like, Bayxta Desert. That's what I'm calling it, because that's where it takes place. Let's hit play. I'm not allowed to reveal the maker of this map, the name, but when the judges have, when their scores have been made known, then it'll, of course, be common knowledge. People can talk about it freely then. Anyway, we're going to hit play now. Hopefully the sound and music is all good in that department. Okay, hang on. Now, I've always had some audio problems with my computer. I think, though, that this is what I want it to be at. Alright. Let's talk to this guy. We've got some soldiers around here defending our position. We're in the middle of a nice-looking sandstorm. It's a very visually pleasing map right off the bat. Officer Secu, get ready, soldier. The enemies will soon be here. How long will we have to hold them off? I already told you this. There's no return from here. It's way too many of them. We'll just hold them off until the village is evacuated. Will we get reinforcements? No, there are soldiers in the village, but not enough. If we want enough reinforcements to win, we'd have to wait for 4 days. If we tried to retreat, their horses would still catch up with us. Oh, I see. So essentially, yeah, we are mounting a infinite defense in this sandy area against the Phasaran raiders. And I believe there's actually a description on this map, which I can read. Oh, gun guys. So there's already a lot of exchange of fire. I was expecting more melee at the start, but I think we've taken out the first wave. Let me quickly read the description behind this map. In 1887, for too long, the Kharzad tribes have been crossing the border, raiding farms and even villages. The Republic of Uklau had to do something. The 193rd Regiment was sent to attack the tribes to end this. However, they were defeated. Groups of survivors are retreating, and you're in one of them. However, you were tasked to stay and protect the nearby village and the troops heading there. Okay, so yeah, we are a regiment that was sent to defeat this aggressive tribe, but we ourselves were defeated, and we need to hold our ground against them. Now, my commentary may not be 10 out of 10 here. It may be more 8 or 9 out of 10 if I had to guesstimate the level of quality, because it's been a while since I've recorded the video. My most recent piece of content out on this channel was Beach House Blues, which obviously, was somewhat draining, but still really fun to do. Definitely looking forward to the next installment of that. What are these? Are these rats? I think the enemy raiders are joined by rats. They have an army of humans and rats. Okay. But we've managed to defeat them. That's very sad. I wanted to talk to this guy. He had dialogue. But I couldn't. I can talk to this guy, though. No! He died too! No! My friends! The rats are getting them all. I have to stop them. I actually think our forces are pretty much doomed now. Let's go for the rats first. Oh, pff. My guy's not even shooting. I want to talk to somebody. We have it's just 2 guys left in our entire garrison, and this guy has no dialogue at all. Okay. Well, we're certainly being overrun. I thought for sure I was going to last low. You have died. Good scripting. Kills, 14. It was impossible to survive, but you could at least have saved them. I failed. I failed hard on that map. The village was destroyed. Most civilians and soldiers there died. Get to 30 plus kills to win. Okay, I think we can do that. I'm very glad it tells you how to get the good ending. I'm going to try that one more time because I died a little bit too early. Everything was overrun. by the rats and humans. It was just too much. Bayxta Desert. Bayxta? I don't know. Just gonna get the info again. Now I want to talk to my soldiers before they all die. That was so sad. The guys over here have dialogue. Someone does. This guy does. Rylan, what do you want? You should be shooting the enemy instead of talking. Where's your uniform, Rylan? Uniform? Why would I need a uniform? I'm not one of you soldiers. Then what are you doing here? What, you think I'm just going to let these people burn down my home without me even trying to protect it? Oh, so he was like a militia member. Alright then. Thank you for your support. What about you? Ira? What? We don't have time to talk. Fine. Won't talk to you then. Get the guys on horses. I think I talked to everybody who has dialogue, so we're good. We're good. Whew. Don't want to be yawning. Well, as far as the map's actually put together, I really like this sandstorm effect. It's a natural explanation for why we can't see the units initially. Plus, it's just very nice to look at, this sandstorm effect. There's not a ton of detail on the actual battlefield, either in our base or out there. The main draw of the map is definitely the fighting, the combat, and gameplay. And I think some of the lacking areas of the detailing are mostly covered up by the fog, which is so it's not a huge complaint that I have, the lack of detail. It's also, you know, counterbalanced by the nice scripting which we had at the beginning and at the end, so it's a very clean map, which is nice. Come on, this guy's got a cool custom modeled helmet. Oh, stay back, stay back. We're getting in close now. We need to take out their gun guys first and foremost, because they're the ones who can... Oh, and they have spears. Please go down. What the heck? 2 of my shots had no effect. Hey, our guys are actually holding the line here. Take out the spear, guys. How is he still alive? This guy is a hero. He's still alive. He took 4 spears to the gut, and he's still going. Incredible. Truly phenomenal work. He single-handedly held off the left flank. The village is safe because of him. That's a massive wave right there. Come on, I need to be hitting my shots here. Thank you. Gun guy. Gun guys go down first. That's just the rules around here. I don't think I've gotten to 30 kills though, so oh, back up, back up. There is no regeneration. I need to be very careful. Okay, one gun guy down. Oh no, the left flank has fallen. Our great hero has died. We can't let this guy get another kill. Oh. This is bad. This is bad. Why can I not move forward? My keys were stuck or something. Whoa! We've got some horse guys. We might be close to 30 kills, but I'm not too confident. I'm modestly confident. Okay, as long as we get the gun guys, it'll be okay. The horse guys, no! And I like the scripting that tells you what wave it is. Okay, he's down. He's down. Our officer with his pistol. Doing great work. Oh, he's dead. Uh-oh, let's see if we made it. You have died. Kills 18? I did barely even better than last time. I think the only thing that'll change if I get the good ending is if is the text. So I'm probably not going to give it a second try, just because there's another 5 maps and I want to give all of them a fair look. But like I said, I really did enjoy the clean vibe of that map. Certainly no real bugs or problems that I could observe. Except, you know, at the end there was the notification of a new wave that showed up when the final text was appearing in the epilogue. And my first attempt, there was something like the Ferosan Raiders incoming while I was getting the epilogue text. But that was the only real bug, and to be honest, it didn't negatively impact my experience at all. That was a very nice interpretation of the Last Stand prompt, so well done to the person who made this. I know who it was, but I'm not going to say it now because it was judged anonymously. We'll continue on to the next map. I'll cut here and get to the next one for you. Okay, here we go with the next map, Tensions Rising. It was the next installment in the 300 competition. This is a Steam Wars map. The Diamaskian embassy has been greatly fortified. Jabberwocky officials are not being allowed in. This is an active war. The embassy must be captured. I had to make sure I read all that in time. Select your character. Okay, let's make sure the music and my voice are evenly matched once again. I think they're fairly evenly matched. I'll turn up the game volume a little bit. There we go. Okay. But yeah, this is definitely a Steam Wars map. Steam Wars Last Stand, so it's infusing a bit of that universe in with the competition here. But I like this character selection screen here. We have On the left here, regular police, which is the hard mode. Ordinary Jabberwocky policemen, equipped only with sidearms and smoke bombs. They'll have a hard time against trained Aquilonian soldiers. Special abilities, none. Difficulty, hard. I also really like the custom health HUD in the bottom left hand. I'm sure this is made by SV. In fact, yes, it is. I'm just recalling back to the competition. I'm not going to reveal the names of any other map makers, but it'll be pretty obvious that his stamp is on this map. So you can also see, as well as the fact that it's Jabberwocky map, which is his nation. You've also got these custom models that he's made. Anyway, the next difficulty level is the JCP, the Jabberwocky Council Police, one of the most secretive and ruthless divisions of the Jabberwocky government. What they lack in firepower they make up for in negotiating skills, and through their efforts fighting can be avoided and enemy troops captured. Special abilities, negotiation, and tripwire deactivation. Yeah, these are cool character selection boxes. PKD, the peacekeeping divisions of Jabberwock are the best funded and best equipped division of the police, so they're like the SWAT teams. They're equipped with military-grade equipment. Criminals quake in their boots when PKD divisions approach. Door breaching and medkits for you to use. So I don't want to do the easy mode, which is the PKD. I was thinking of medium difficulty being JCP, because they have the medium difficulty setting, as well as some cool abilities. Negotiation, which should be interesting, and tripwire deactivation. But I also want to read... There's other characters coming soon. Now, this map is going to be in a full release state later on, but this version was just kind of rushed out for the 300 competition. 87th Battalion of Jabberwock's army is the only unit equipped to deal with chemical weapons as well as use them. Canonically, they would not be used here, but it would be a fun out-of-universe addition to the map. Special abilities, flame attack, gas resistance, difficulty, easy. Okay then, the 87th Battalion. We also have Aquilonian defectors. We're fighting against the Aquilonians in this map. And... some mysterious guy, perhaps a Longirian. But I think we're going to play as the JCP, which is the medium difficulty, and I want to use this negotiation skill. So with all that out of the way, if you remember from the beginning, we are breaching an embassy. That's the 300 Last Stand theme for this map. Breaching the embassy. Right now, let's go. You select the JCP officer. I like these scripts. I like these scripts. This also feels like a very clean map. This guy is a Aquilonian defector. Okay, he's going to help us breach into his embassy, I guess. Friendly Aquilonian soldier. Hello, sir. Is there anything you need? Yeah, your former friends locked the door. I need you to open it. My pleasure. Thanks. Okay, sir. This guy is an elf. Just a minor detail there, but yeah, he definitely is an elf. And we are in the reception area. Nobody defending the reception. That's probably a tactically sound move. Right door... left door, okay, you know what, let's take the right door just because we have the keyframe. Oh! Hi, sir. You're gonna stab me? No, you're not. I don't know why he switched over from a gun to a knife, but he did. I guess we'll... actually, should we take the other way just to see what's there? Let's take the left side. Okay, this is a tripwire. And I have the power to disable it. Look at that. That's cool. Tripwires often confound me in SV's maps. I'm very glad he gave one of the difficulty settings the ability to disable them. Oh! Hey guys. Oh, press N to negotiate. That's another one of my powers. You want to negotiate? Everyone, hold your fire. Thank you for being willing to talk things out. Get to the point. What do you want to negotiate about? If you surrender, I can offer you safe passage back to Aquilon. Back to Aquilon? Why should we trust you? I have passports ready, as well as a document of assurance from Limet Cavasia V. Please, trust me. That's the leader of Jabberwock, aka my country. Alright, so you're gonna surrender? Thanks. I'll get you guys back to your city in no time. Just gonna put away your guns. Alright then. Very good, folks, very good. I can't jump. Ability has been stolen. Oh! Guy shotgun me. And there's another guy! Okay, I got ambushed. Let's take a shotgun and disable that tripwire, please. Disable it, please. Come on, there we go. Let's open this up. So there's sort of a side area where you can get extra supplies and health, which is great. I like that it's rewarding exploration. I don't think I would have been able to get in here if I didn't have this class, because it would have been very difficult to... Yeah, you can't jump over the tripwire. You have to have my class to get through them, to disable the tripwires. Neat! Well done there with the giving classes some real use. Okay, we've got a sniper. I'm going to try using some of these custom weapons, because they do add a nice feeling to some of these maps. Head of Security Berendia Vallis. Let's Take him out. Oh, negotiate. Please stop shooting. I want to negotiate. There we go. Officer, you want to negotiate? Everyone hold your fire. Like, being willing to talk things out, I can offer... Oh, I don't care about your formalities. Get to the point. If you surrender, I can offer you safe passage. I have documents assuring your safe passage. Alright, cool. So I like the surrendering mechanic, the negotiating and surrendering. That's unique to my class. I think it'll be interesting to play this map with other classes as well, but I don't know if I'll do that on this video. Again, this map should be available publicly fairly soon if you'd like to try it out yourself and take a chance and a spin on one of these classes. And we've got a machine gunner in this hallway, and I think it's scripted. Yes, it is. Okay, he's just going to shoot like that. Aiming right there. I'm going to grab an infantry grenade and just huck it this way. Hope for the best. Did that kill him? Yes, it did! Look at that! It blew up the barricade. I'm going to grab a medkit and keep going. The detailing's fine. You know what? It feels clean, just like the previous map. I wouldn't really... I mean, you can always add more. Maybe more to, you know, distinguish it as being in the Steam Wars universe. This does feel like it could be any number of universes, except for the units. Okay, we've got a couple of troops here who didn't want to negotiate. I did shoot this guy in the back, which I'm sorry for, sir. Hey, did that turn off the alarm? It did! Look at that! I like that little mechanic, and I like that you allowed me to turn it off, SV, because otherwise I would have been frustrated. Alarms just going constantly in maps is one thing that bothers me. Okay, well, I might die. I might die! Oh, this is so close. Okay, regen. I think I have passive regeneration too, but that was extremely close. I don't know why I switched over to the trench shotgun. It was probably the least effective gun I could have used there. Would have been sad if I had to restart too, so I'm glad I didn't have to. But yeah, the custom health bar also adds to the feeling of cleanliness in the map. Which, if that's your niche, then go for it. Lean into the cleanliness side of things. Okay. Gonna breach up the stairs. Are there any Aquilonians in here? Aquilonians? I think this is the end. Yep. We're there! The ambassador has surrendered! And the embassy has fallen. Okay, so this must be the ambassador with his guards. I like the custom hats and the custom equipment in general. Definitely adds to the map. Of course, Steam Wars in general. That's just the strength of Steam Wars in general. But yeah, that was Tensions Rising. Well put together, breaching. It was a last stand map from the opposite perspective. We were the ones who were, making the enemy have a last stand. We were the ones invading. Certainly well put together. I like the scaling difficulty. Scripting and mechanics are neat. There's a wide variety of them on display here. So yeah, again, very well done to the maker of this map. And I think I'm going to now move on to the next one, which should be, let's see, Battle for Thermopylae, folks. Going to the classics. Here we go. So here we go, everybody. The next map, Battle for Thermopylae. This does have a description, and it is as follows. We meet here. The Persian armies have beaten back the Greeks to Thermopylae, while Greece slowly musters its full strength. Today at Thermopylae, both sides will engage in a fierce, brutal, and crushing battle that will decide the fate of two great and mighty civilizations of the ancient world. This map also comes with a disclaimer. It's somewhat prone to lag spikes, so be sure to turn down graphics and turn corpse despawn to very high. So I'm going to do that now. Despawn speed is very fast. Graphics I'll set down to maybe low on everything. SSAO can go down to low. Just gonna... Yeah, let's just play it that way. Hopefully this is all we need to be able to experience the map. Though looking at these unit counts might not be the case. 221 units is quite a hefty count, and there are no red units, so I'm sure they'll be spawned in through scripting. But I guess we'll give this a shot here. Battle for Thermopylae. Now, the first map I ever made in Ancient Warfare 3 was a Battle for Thermopylae map, which added to the poetic value of this 300 competition. So I'm also looking forward to seeing somebody else's take on the battle. There is another Thermopylae map in this video, which I'm going to be getting to later. But for now, we're going to play Battle for Thermopylae. Definitely looks like a sort of infinite defense, kind of a tiered battle. We start at the front lines. Or we start on the back lines. Sorry, I am a little bit tired still. I've been getting up pretty early lately. But yeah, we start in the back lines, make our way to the front lines, and I'm sure start to fall back. Welcome to the Battle of Thermopylae. The Persians will soon come, and you'll have to battle them outside this fortress. I like that we have a custom squad here. You can earn cash to purchase weapons from the Traders Guild by killing the Achaemenid soldiers. A single soldier killed will give you 10 points each. Okay, so you get money for killing soldiers. Note that the later waves are massive and may or may not cause lag spikes. It's recommended to turn down graphics and to increase corpse despawn. Already done that. Let's see what this says. Teleport carefully, for you may be unprepared for the Persians when you teleport through. These only activate once, and your squad cannot teleport with you. Okay, so I can teleport to different lines of defense if I'm in a pinch, but my squad won't be able to teleport with me. Persia shall fall, glory to Greece. Hello, hello, trader here. Can I trade with you, sir? Yes, I can. Basically just Greek weapons, but there is a longbow which I'm going to snag as well. I want to be able to snipe at the Persians. We're going to go to the other side here because I believe I did see, yes, another Merchant's Guild. Maybe I'll teleport into the front lines once I get up all my equipment to full strength. The map itself looks nice. This area in here could use a little bit more detailing, like crates, rebel, that kind of thing. But the big sweeping hills are fun to look at. Let's trade with you, sir. No, I don't have enough money for anything, but I do have a ton of arrow barrels here that I can just use to restock my longbow. I think I can only get it up to... Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we're continuing to get more ammo. I want to get the absolute maximum number of arrows because, like it said, there's going to be massive waves towards the end, which I want to be able to deal with from a distance if possible. I don't pride myself on my abilities at melee in Ancient Warfare 3, but if I have to, I will use them. Okay, here we go now. I already am feeling a slight performance impact before the battle has even started. But yeah, we have some massive defense lines here. We've got tons and tons of spear throwers, spearmen, archers, towers with guards on them, and a long winding path taking us out to the front, while the hills of Thermopylae beckon in the distance. Wave 1 incoming. Okay, here we go now. I'm going to grab my longbow, I think, try and harass the wave as much as possible. I think I'll just set my squad to advance forward while I teleport. Wait, is this a teleport? Go back to base. It is. Okay, so never mind. Maybe I should have teleported to the front lines first, because now I'm leaving out our outer defenses. Just leaving them out to dry here. Hopefully they can make it, but I'm actually pretty far away, so we'll see. Come on, guys, you still with me? They are. Follow! To greatness! Yeah, there are a ton of units. Now, I've said this in the past. You don't necessarily need every single one of these units to make an epic battle, so pare that back when needed. So far, performance impact isn't too huge, but we'll see. It could get worse, and if it does get worse, I might not even be able to finish the map. Oh, that was a good snipe, if I do say so myself. We want to take out their archers before we go for their melee guys, because we can always run away from the melee guys. Okay, well, they have decimated our defenses on the first wave here. Look at these trenches. They're completely filled with bodies. Look at that. The first wave has already fallen. This is a disaster. People are getting through the first wave to the second one. But my squad will deal with them, won't you guys? Yes, I believe you can. Take them out, take them out. Yes, look at that. Well done. But now my squad... Let's pull them back, pull them back, pull them back. The archers are too dangerous. I can't have them charge a row of archers single-handedly. That just wouldn't be good. Oh, oh, oh. Huge lag spike. It went away, though. Alright, let's go back. We're falling back to the second line of defense. There's no point trying to hold that basically empty husk of a trench. Yeah, there's no way. Alright, guys. We're going to hold our position right here at the center. We can be kind of a... Oh! I have a feeling he's just spawning in too many units. That's the heart of the problem. But yeah, my squad's going to be a sort of quick response force that can move to either flank of this trench if needed. We have an intimidating number of units here, which makes me think we'll be able to hold them off. But then I realize most of them are melee, and the enemy has a fair number of archers. We can just take them out from a distance at their leisure. Yeah, see, there's one right there. But with this lag, it's harder to aim my arrows. So, there's that. Yeah, we're just going to get picked off with arrows before we can even engage at melee. Okay. Take out the archers. Take them out. We must. Okay, you know what, my squad, I don't think we should even try engaging here. There's just too many. They're going to break through our meager lines. Hold them back before they gain any more land. For Sparta. Fall back, fall back. Obviously, this map is certainly better than my original. The Achaemenid Persians have taken over the second defensive position. Great. And there's no point. Yeah, we need to fall back. My squad is being wiped out. Retreat! Retreat amidst the hail of arrows. But now as we get closer, we have catapults and other siege weapons seemingly at our disposal. So maybe the increased fire from our side is going to be enough to stop them here at this third defensive line. That's my hope anyway. We also have a few more archers, which I'm grateful for. Defend the archers at all costs. If we lose the archers, we lose the battle. We need to hold off the Persians here. The more waves spawn in, just as I said that, I was going to say the more waves spawn in, the bigger that horde's going to be, because we haven't been able to fully destroy a wave since the very first one. So it's just going to be a massive horde that gets continually bigger and bigger. But we have a bit of a counterattack going here. Counterattack, charge! Come on, guys, I don't want to hit my own troops here. Archer, archer, take him down. More archers, more archers. Fall back, fall back, fall back. Here come the Earls. Okay, our third line of defense is holding. It's holding. Persian Immortals, elite forces, incoming. Great, the Immortals. I've heard about them. I believe they were called that because of their gusto in battle or something, which meant they were highly effective and had low casualty rates or something. I'm not sure entirely. A tower just fell down. It is pretty intimidating to see them approach from a distance, I will say that much. Also, if there's music, I certainly cannot hear it. Let's see what my volume's at. Let's turn the volume up to max. I might turn it down a little for you, but now I can sort of hear it. Okay, I think this will end up being better. I hope so anyway. But we are having a huge problem with lag now. So we've been able to destroy both the first and second waves, but we are now, dangerously close to the base. So if this line falls, there's nothing to stop them from getting to our catapults, siege weapons, and our internal defenses. So we need to stop them here. We have to stop their Immortals. Not even lag can defeat the Persian forces. Oh, well, maybe it can. Whew, boy. That is a lot of units. That is maybe too many. You could still have huge waves, but you could spawn them in smaller increments, because this is just going to end up being a lag machine, to be honest. I can't even fight at this point. I'll turn down my graphics to the absolute minimum, but even then, nobody wants to play a map at the lowest possible graphics if they can help it. I know some people do that because of their computer, but I feel like if they were given the choice, they want to play things at a higher level of quality. But I guess I will do that, and I apologize if it doesn't look so great on video form, but you know what? It's not too big of a difference anyway, so I hope nobody minds. Oh yeah, our lines are very thin here. We need to defeat them at this line, but I have a feeling it's just not going to be strong enough. We need to join these archers in giving cover fire. I think I'm going to have to use the last two guys on my squad here to hold this point, because if this point falls, basically nothing stops the Persians from our final stand. So, oh gosh, there's just so much lag. The Persians have taken over the third defensive position. Not yet, they haven't. You're wrong. My last squad member has valiantly fallen in battle, but I think it's time to retreat. The archers are down, just the towers left. And now we truly are on the last line of defense. We must hold them back from getting to the catapults. There is simply no other alternative besides total annihilation. Your skill with the spear won't save you from nuclear annihilation. True Good of the Company fans will get that reference. Alright, here we go. Here comes the horde. I mean, that's got to be dozens, maybe 100 units there. And if another wave spawns, it's going to just exponentially increase the lag, but we're okay right now. I think it was because I turned down the graphics, and because the fighting stopped. I wonder if maybe there's also lag because of the blood and stuff being enabled in my game. I wonder if I turn that down, if that would help. Blood splashes on. Let's do that. Blood splashes. Weapon effects. I guess we'll leave dismemberment on. But if we take away the blood splashes, it might actually help. Wave 4 incoming. Hold them here. Oh. All the wave 4 units spawning in at once is pretty brutal for my FPS. So we have, I believe, two archer palisades here. We absolutely must protect them because they're the only things that can reliably take out enemies in large numbers. Of course, our melee guys are getting in their way, which is just typical. More Immortal Elite forces coming, and now that's just going to add to the soup of units and render my game essentially unplayable. I guess we can disable dismemberment too. Just turn everything off. Bullet impacts, dismemberment. Yeah, we'll do all that. Oh boy. We're sort of okay. Not really, to be honest. There's just too many units to the maker of this map. Almost said his name. Try and make them waves smaller, or spawn them in increments, or just generally decrease the scale of this map. I think once you get to the end game, it's not fun to play anymore. People will probably quit out before the battle actually ends. I don't even know if there is a reward for defending against. Maybe there's 5 waves and you have to hold them off. I certainly have no idea how I'd be able to hold off 5 waves. Maybe if I had teleported to the front lines at the very start and been able to destroy 2 waves at the front line instead of just the first wave, I could have been able to hold them off to the very end. But at this point, yeah, we're being completely overrun. It's just these last few dregs of infantry left. I'll try and protect them, but the Persians have largely overrun us. Actually, I could go inside here. I believe there was a group of units that had heal guns through here, but I'm basically leaving the rest of our forces to die out there just for my own sake. A very selfish play on my part. I do apologize to my Spartan brethren. There's one guy coming through, and my arrows just deflect. Yeah, and also I don't know why there's so many shield units, because it also does really mess with the effectiveness of the archers, which are just about the only thing that can reliably kill units in this map. Come on, man, what do? I shoot him in the legs? Seriously, I've shot like 10 arrows at this guy and just... he's not going down. There we go. Got him in the side of the head. Now I just sit in the heal gun tent. Wave 4 incoming? Okay, I think the map is broken. Yep, and now it's not moving at all. Now it's a slideshow. I'm just going to stand here, let him kill me, let him shoot me down. Come on, guys. It's like 1 frame every 5 seconds. Oh, this is brutal. This is absolutely brutal. Let me just run out here. I don't want to be healed anymore. I just want to have my character die, see if there's any scripts. Come on. You've got like 5 archers. Just make it through here. Yeah, you can see in the corner there's the final soldiers in the Merchants Guild being killed. And that's the end. So there's no real scripts if you die. I don't really know what I was supposed to do, honestly, at that point. Once they get in, there wasn't really a notification or a custom end or something. So, as far as the map looked, it looked pretty nice, but the performance did seriously affect it. I also liked the mechanic with the trading and teleporting. Those were, well-implemented ideas as well, but I just didn't know how I could use them to actually hold off the enemy for 5 waves. Maybe it was more than 5 waves, but honestly, maybe I'm just bad at the map. I can't fathom how I would have been able to hold off all those units, especially with that lag. So I would consider toning down the scale of the battle a little bit. All in all, though, not a terrible map. If you change that one thing, I think it would have a very high replayability factor. We are now going to move on to the next map in the 300 competition, which, let me see what's next on my list here. It is The Last Stand at Fort Reamond. Or Reamond? I'm going to say Reamond. So, without further ado, let's jump into that one. And we are back with The Last Stand at Fort Reamond. This is a very different map from the one we just played, but it does follow the theme of a last stand, which again, the competition theme was fairly loose. Anyway, this map has a very long description. I think what I'll do is read part of it and then put the rest up on screen, considering how long it is. I've read it all myself, but I don't think we need to go through the whole thing, because it would probably take me a couple of minutes to get through. There is a very elaborate lore created just for this map, which I'm very impressed by. You didn't have to go that extra step to create a whole fleshed out world, but I also don't know if I want to read through the whole thing on video. It might kill the momentum, so to speak. But I will give you the summary. Essentially, there was a new Martian government that was defeated by the United Terran government at the hands of Robert Reamond. Since then, a rebellion on Pluto established the military-focused Greater Plutonian Trade Protectorates, which posed a threat to the peaceful United Terran government and the pragmatic and trade-focused Confederacy of Mars. However, the UFG, I assume that is a misspelling of UTG, United Terran Government, formed the Union of Terra, made up of the now 3 separate human states under one banner. But in 2153, 1 year prior to the Union Alliance War, my brain is hurting a little bit. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay. There is an alliance of alien species openly hostile to the Union of Terra. They want to seek the Great Rising at all costs. The planet of Raxus 4 and one of the Union of Terra's controlled territories came under attack by the Alliance of the Great Rising, prompting a Union response militarily in the area. So essentially, we are the Union of Terra, but our forces have been depleted because of our rampant wars prior to this battle. So we have to make a last stand at Fort Reamond due to its strategic importance and symbolic importance to the Union of Terra. May humanity live on as one. So again, that was somewhat of a synopsis, but my brain hurt a little bit just because of how it was written and how I was reading it. So anyway, the last stand at Fort Reamond, I have read that this is Halo inspired. This is where you will hold your ground, our ground, against the fanatical species that make up the Alliance of the Great Rising and its military forces. There you go, folks. Let's hit play. Okay, turn your sound limit up to the maximum so you can get the full experience. Well, my sound is up pretty high. It shouldn't be a problem for you to hear everything. We've got some serious music going. Damn, that's serious. Okay. Well, I think the music balance is good. There is a lot of dialogue to read here. I'm in the middle of my headquarters area. You heard him, Corporal. Get out there with the rest. Cut the chit-chat. Sorry, but I kind of want to chit-chat here, given how many people there are. Corporal, get out on the wall and provide fire support for our boys out there. Prevent the enemy from breaching the hangar bay and storming the fort. I'm giving you full control of our armored assets. Use them wisely. Good luck, Corporal. The exit is behind the sandbags that I'm standing here. You don't need to put that I'm standing here. Standing there. Enemy armor in the area. Don't let them through. Heavy infantry will try to come. Target them, and the light infantry will be useless. Okay. May luck be on your side. There's some ammo trucks out there. Look down for them. The radio says the Alien Alliance has sent a grunt team. Gun them down. Okay, so we're out here now in the fort. Oh boy. Yeah, pretty large and elaborate fort going on here. I like the voice lines. I want to make sure that the voice lines are reasonably synced up with... I might turn down the game volume a little bit on your end. Just a little bit. Okay, I think we're probably good now. Probably now. Yeah. Okay, so we have RPG guys and rifle guys, and we are looking... I'm honestly just trying to look to see any alien troops. We have a lot of firepower concentrated on this forest right now, to the point where I don't even see any of the people I'm supposed to shoot. Never mind, I see one! I see one! He's down there! Get him! This is certainly a last stand map, which fits in very neatly with the theme. Thankfully, we have some ammo kits right here. I'm gonna snag them. Is there one more over there? It's sort of, yeah, embedded in the sandbags. Enemy Berserker squads in the area, converging on your position. Hold out against the Alien Alliance. Okay. I can do that. Berserker squads, that sounds intimidating, I have to admit. Can I get any rounds for my G18? Look at that, I can. Amazing. I'm enjoying the cinematic nature of this battle. I like watching the rockets streak down from the fort. Of course, the fort itself and the jungle around looks nice and well put together as well. Yeah, very interesting. And I'm also grateful for the fact that I don't have to turn my graphics super far down. I guess down there is the hangar we want to defend. Yeah, it's cool to see the rockets fly in like that. So far, the enemy has not posed much of a threat, though. Actually, right now, I might even say this battle is fairly easy so far. Look at this, I'm not even moving my mouse, and I can just... Oh, I see some guys over there. Oh yeah, I see him now. Okay. I can provide some fire support officer. Oh, look at that huge explosion! Yes, I am the fire support officer for the Union of Terra. The resident fire support officer, the resident FSO. Oh, take that guy out. You killed an Alliance Berserker Gunner Major. This is a script that Jas has made use of, the killing script. Alliance Berserker Minor. Okay. There's Major and Minor Berserkers. Obviously, this script also indicates the wide variety of units being thrown at us, which is nice. Despite it being more of an arcadey mechanic, the exposure to the many different names and types of unit actually makes it somewhat more immersive. Yeah, it's just honestly, this is a fun battle, but honestly, it's fun just to watch because I don't really know where to shoot. I assume these attacks are going to ratchet up in intensity. I also assume it's not an infinite battle and there is a win condition and a lose condition, because I would prefer to not be standing here for like 30 minutes before I realize, oh wait, this battle doesn't end. Enemy Berserkers again, this time they have snipers as well, so I feel like these are like scripted waves, not an infinite defense, so I have confidence that this will eventually end. They have snipers. That makes me think it'll be like a Valley type mechanic with the snipers, actually. I need to turn down the game volume a little on my end now, actually. Just turn it down like that, and then slightly up on your end. Okay. What do we have going on here? There's a guy with a shield, but the shield did not allow him to survive 2 RPGs to the face. There's another shield coming in. I like these futuristic shields. They're just running through these fields of explosions. It's crazy. Nothing has really been able to get through our fire right now. Enemy elite marauders bearing down on your position. Those are units, right? They sound like tank names from Halo. Again, this is very Halo inspired. I can certainly see the inspirations. We look a lot like UNSC Marines. Anything over here? Not really. It's also very interesting to me the variety of like takes on this theme. It's a very broad theme, but people have... There's been, you know, Thermopylae maps. There's going to be another one of those coming up soon. There's science fiction maps. There's a Steam Wars map. There's more like historical maps, like the desert one. So anyway, very interesting stuff. Obviously, it's not historical, but it's like World War I era. That's what it reminded me of, anyway. More snipers incoming, an entire squad of them. Well, if it's just one squad, we should be able to handle them. But I also need to be able to handle the volume, so let's just do it like that. I've had to change headphones too. It's just been sort of a series of audio-related frustrations these past few weeks. I've gone through 3 pairs of headphones because they all have various problems. I mean, they're not like great headphones or anything. Just like, you know, kind of standard issue, mass-produced. But I'm on my last one here. I had to dig them up from various parts of my house. But this one is pretty reliable, this pair. Anything? Any vehicles? Yeah, right now it's just units who you can see the explosion there. They just get absolutely wiped out. I want to make sure I have... Yeah, these things were all off from the previous Battle of Thermopylae map, which I'd like to re-enable now. But you can see this map is so far... It almost reminds me of an Arma situation. We're landing troops to secure your location. Looks like the Alliance knows too. Hostile armor approaching. Okay, let's see what the armor does for us. I believe there were buttons down there that I didn't take a look at. But if I had to guess, there's some sort of a power? I looked briefly at this before. Yeah, okay. Zeta 1, Leopard 2, times 2 main battle tank. So it's basically, you can get 2 Leopard tanks, or a helicopter. So, we don't need that right now, but if the armor starts to break through, I'll definitely want to take that approach. Oh! Okay, they have gunships now. I must not have been paying attention to the radio. Come on, guys, shoot them down now. Shoot this one down now, please. Please, 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 thank you. That was a big explosion right here. Thought we were getting bombed, but I think it was just the crash. Okay, where are they at? I see sniper-like tracers over there. Lasers. Which is never a good sign. But I'll just kind of follow them to their source. I can't really shoot them unless I can see them, obviously, and I can't really see them right now. These snipers... maybe they're like... maybe they're dead snipers. You killed! The classic line. You killed. I would love to hear that in like the Halo announcer voice, just like, you killed. That'd just be so funny. That's what it reminds me of when that message shows up, because, you know, some custom units don't have names in Ancient Warfare 3 for some reason. It's just blank, so when you plug that into a script that tells you the name of the unit you killed, it'll just say, you killed blank. That's the explanation of that joke when it shows up, you killed, on my screen. It's not a joke, by the way, it's just a bug. I don't think that was intentionally inserted by Jess. But that's one of my little favorites for Ancient Warfare 3 memes. Alongside fire support officers and the Golgi copy-pasta. Copy-pasta? I never know how to say that. Anyways, we've still got some guys moving in the trees there. But again, very little in the way of actual threats. I think I am going to summon that helicopter just so there's more to look at. I want to see what kind of damage it can do to their back lines. Yander 8 in the air. I hope you Marines down there are okay. Thanks for your well wishes. Man on the radio. Heavy alien commanders are arriving for an armored push. Well, that's good. I'm glad we got that when we did then. We'll see how long it lasts. We're going to watch the helicopter go in and hopefully wreak some havoc on those tanks. That's the plan anyway. Please don't get shot down. It's still going strong. Yes, look at that. It's really doing some damage in their backlines. Shooting off rockets and gunfire. Big explosion there. I think it's engaging the tanks. Tanks are being heavily engaged by a helicopter. Helicopter is still in the air. We've really got our money's worth on that thing. Okay, looking for any infantry. Infantry situation seems okay. Helicopter is still going. I think it's really helping us up here at the fort, actually. It's killing a lot of the infantry before they come into our gun range. Of course, Now that I said that, I had to be disproven. No, the helicopter! Oh, great. That just shows you they're getting serious. Infantry, infantry. I just can't see very many of them. It's like an armor situation where they're very far away to at realistic distances. It doesn't actually give the player a whole lot to do, I'll be honest. It's a fun battle to watch. It's a lot more fun than watching in spectator mode. Just hold out. An enemy dropship landed with heavy everything. Oh, okay, so it's not like in the air. It's like they just got heavy everything. Heavy berserkers, heavy commanders, wide variety of units. Now, I've often thought for a more like video gaming experience, what if somebody adapted this script, that the "you killed" script, to be just like a continual like kill feed to show whenever any unit on any side gets killed. Oh, there is a gunship vehicle. Okay, bring it down, bring it down. Yeah, there we go. What are these like blue trails? Are those like, I don't know what those are. Are they like countermeasures, flares? The futuristic flares? Okay, took it out. Oh, the infantry are getting close. I can actually see them now. Alliance Berserker Miner. Okay, hang on. We're taking some heavy fire now, actually. There's a lot of infantry down there. More commanders arriving. We're almost to you. Okay, we just have to hold out a little bit longer. I think if we get to be in an emergency situation, I will summon tanks, because we have 2 tank summons left. Oh, our entire right flank has collapsed. Everybody's dead over here, except this guy. Keep up the good work, sir. He's not actually shooting anyone. But yeah, I can't see anything to shoot at. But they can see me. They can really see me. Go back over here. Go back over here. Eventually, I'm going to have to switch over to my G18, sadly. But I think for now, we'll want to summon... Wait, a couple more seconds. Oh, there's 3 tank summons. Okay. And I'll do one right now. We had a 9 on the ground. Hopefully the tanks can make up for our somewhat lack of infantry. Oh, yeah. Enemies are getting through because of our lack of infantry. We need more tanks. We need to get down to the hangar, too, to hold them off on the ground. Why don't we just do all 3... yeah, we got to do all 3 summons, because we're not going to be up here again. We have to defend the hangar bay. Okay. I've locked the door already. It's too dangerous to go out right now. No! Let me out! Great. I thought for sure we'd be able to defend from down there. Defend the open door. Would have been cool. But we've now thrown all of our resources at the front to keep the enemy away. But I'm almost out of ammo. The tanks are doing a lot of the infantry's job right now, which is a situation I'm not very comfortable with. Where are the tanks? Are they all dead? Oh gosh, the infantry are like right at our doors. We need to hold them off, guys. Don't let them in. I'm at 4 health. I have to go back inside. There is literally nothing I can do. I am regenerating health, I think, but it's going slowly. Yeah, it's a very slow regeneration. We'll fight to the last man. But what if I could just go down here? Look at that, they're breaching into the hangar. I think we wasted our tank spawns or something. Please, let me out. I have to break this. Oh, great. We have like 1 guy in there. I'm trying to save your life. Let me in. Please, sir. Well, actually, okay. We have 3... We have a decent, like, kill zone set up down there. But there's nothing we can do to help at this point. Soldiers are going to keep... Enemy soldiers are going to keep flying through. And if I go up to the roof again, I'm probably going to get shot and killed. It said that the reinforcements were almost to us. It's been a while, guys. We need those reinforcements sooner rather than later. The entire roof is dead. They've completely over... Wait a minute. RPG. Yes. How can I best use this? Hey, is that our helicopter? Is our helicopter still alive? Or is it? I think it is. I think that might be our helicopter, but I thought for sure it got blown up. Was it a different Whoa. Maybe it came back to like only to die. They're forming a final assault. I don't know if I'm able to resist it at this point. I mean, we have only a few troops down in the hangar. Me and 1 other guy. That's like, I don't know what his name even is. I don't know if it would tell me. His name is Harry for hero. I don't know. There is a gunship. Great. I can't deal with the gunship. I cannot. Take it out with the RPG. Please. We need another hit. Another hit! Bring it down. 1 more hit. Yes. Okay, we need 1 more. This is for all the marbles. Yes! Except it didn't actually take it down. Shoot it with the G18. There's another one too. What? Jazz, you didn't give us enough resources to defend this final wave. You haven't given the player an ammo crate or anything like that. Need to be able to... Oh, gosh. Okay. I have to just kind of peek. I have to do some peek shooting here. To peek in and out. But yeah, we have like... Did you remember seeing down in the cargo bay? We have like 4 guys down there against all this. I can't... Oh, I got sniped in the face. That was anticlimactic. Ooh. Well, I have to admit the odds started out really stacked in our favor, but then dramatically escalated in favor of the aliens, which I was not expecting. But towards the end there, Jess, you really didn't give us enough supplies to deal with the enemy. Yeah, our friendly units died, which were basically doing most of the work for us, because as you could see at the end there, it was almost impossible for me to shoot the enemies, especially as they got closer. So you need to have some units helping you out at all times. Plus, I don't know why you blocked access to the hangar, because that was the place that we needed to actually defend. But aside from that, I like the scope and cinematic feeling of the battle. There's a lot of nice detail to it, but yeah, the balancing could definitely be tweaked. That's really about all I have to say for Fort Reamond, everybody. Nice Halo-inspired map. And I don't think I said the name of the creator, but now I'm having some kind of a weird Mandela effect. But we're going to move on to the next map, which is simply called 300. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, everybody, we are back with 300. This map didn't really have a description, just a disclaimer that it caused lag for the creator and that it might cause lag for the player as well. This is another science fiction, kind of futuristic map, but it is in keeping with the theme of a last stand. So, we're going to hit play on it. I don't really know what it's about, but we'll see. We'll see. It appears to be some kind of a linear defense where we fall back to like prepared positions. That's what it's reminding me of. And this also reminds me of that Battle for Thermopylae map. But I have to admit the warning about lag puts me off a little bit, because the Thermopylae map also had lag and basically broke my computer. I'll be honest here, I do not trust the Earthlings to deal with this. What are those things? I'm scared. What is this place? Why did they send us here? So we're like basically conscripts defending like a settlement. Here they come! Don't let them reach the we're defending a tunnel. I assume for like evacuation. And we're defending a ship. Okay, against these things who disappear when killed. I suppose that's a good, lag reduction technique actually, if you just have the units despawn when they die. That way you know for sure there's no corpses or ragdolls or pieces of the unit that are going to lag the computer. But we're just going to push forward, I think. Go back to their home base if we can. There are some mines around here. Counterattack! Stop these things before they get to the tunnel. I know we're probably supposed to just hold our ground at the... Oh, dang. They have the laser swords. I wasn't paying attention. But of course they do. And laser swords are basically a death sentence. I should say plasma swords. Though actually they might have been nerfed a little bit, which I'm grateful for. I remember in the past, anything that would give you the fire effect was basically a guaranteed death. But I think that effect has been neutralized by the addition of this regeneration. My health has gone back up consistently. But anyway, the right flank of our defenses has already fallen. And so is everything else. We've got one guy on fire. More aliens streaming in. Now, I wonder if I would be able to stop their advance, but I have a feeling they won't be. I won't be. Because it said infinite scripting. First line of defense, Earthling has fallen. Okay? So it's like Earthlings and some other species teaming up to defeat this attack. Why do they keep calling us Earthlings? Probably because we're from Earth. What else would you think? And I guess we're good at killing these alien creatures. They remind me a little bit of the Flood from Halo and of Good of the Company Corrupted. Specifically of Mammoths Corrupted that he made for the WASD series but never ended up releasing. Alright. Bring him down, bring him down. Back it up, back it up. I like the custom hats. That's cool. And I like that they use World War I era guns, but they shoot green lasers. That's a scripting trick that was taught to be my num. Back up. Anybody else? Anybody else? Nope. Who else wants to come and get some? That guy does. That guy does! The shield guys are more intimidating, actually, because it takes many more shots to break through the shield, and you're not actually damaging the unit when you're shooting at their shield. Come on. I will save you. No! I failed him. Did those guys just go up in a puff of smoke? What happened? Was there a rocket launcher back here who was being cheeky? And was that guy wearing a microwave? So many... This map makes me ask so many questions. So many questions, so little time. Second line of defense, Earthling has fallen. Fall back! Fall back! Okay, guys. It just presents everything so confidently to you. Like, okay, that's nothing. I thought that was going to gear me up or something. It looks like a suit of armor I can equip. Alright, hold them back. I will admit, a semi-automatic gun with only 15 rounds is probably not my preferred weapon for like an infinite defense style map, just considering how you have to click every single time, as well as, you know, the small magazine means you're going to be reloading a lot. I'm going to use both of these turrets, just because I want to keep them as far away from the line of defense as possible, and I guess I'll also continue shooting. The turrets fall apart fast, though. They're not going to be too much use in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, that one already fell apart, and there's another one that's going to probably suffer the same fate soon. We've actually pushed them back almost to the first line of defense. Or I guess it's the second, because we started way up there. We're pushing them back. I will admit, this map also, I don't know, it has sort of a samey kind of gameplay loop. We're just going to be falling back doing the same thing with the same gun over and over at different locales. Like now I'm just going to sit here. I could just sit up here on the sandbags and none of them can hurt me. But that's not fun, so I'm going to play along. But yeah, I would definitely restrict the player's ability to jump. Definitely do that, especially considering 100% of the enemies in this map are melee, and melee units can be cheesed by jumping up on sandbags or other objects. How are they going to kill this turret, by the way? Oh, that's what happens. When they get too close, it just explodes. Okay, maybe the invisible thing was tied to it somehow. The thing that I thought was armor. Anyway, run through a minefield, guys! I don't trust these Earthlings to be able to do the job. So who's Earthling and who's not? To die in battle is the most glorious thing one can do. I have a feeling the Earthlings are the ones who aren't equipped with this futuristic stuff. Like, this guy looks like an Earthling, but this guy looks like an alien. What does it say? Do not allow the subjects to reach the tunnel. I repeat, do not allow the subjects to reach the tunnel. Very like almost like a surreal atmosphere in this map. I will say. When this guy dies, I want his gun. It's going to be so much better than the semi-auto. Using a semi-auto against such a horde of enemies is probably going to wear thin on me, I'll be honest. That's why I like G18s, because they have multiple fire modes. How is this one guy holding them all off? This theme has spawned many heroes. I was one of them. Sadly, he was taken out by the horde. We lost a lot of good troops in this battle already. When we lose that guy, I'm going to take advantage of his death and use his gun. No, no, I got hit by a plasma sword, no! I must live. I'm too important to die. I'm at 62 health. I don't think I can take the guy's gun. Okay, I'm running for it, I'm running for it. Go, 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 go! Be careful in this minefield. Be real careful, self. There's a lot of anti-personnel mines through here. But it's only gonna, each one's only gonna kill one of the enemies, and then once it's been activated, it's gonna clear the path, so. And we're falling back on, like, that's the tunnel right there. So I think the situation is desperate. Is there some way for us to win? Somehow I kind of doubt that. We're gonna run up on here to the top. There's a lot of troops here. We've got like a kill box. I hate my life. I hate this place. These guys are literally wearing microwaves. What the heck? Okay. Whatever. And finally we get to let her rip with the automatic laser gun, which is automatically more fun. Third line of defense has fallen. I believe that was the third line. There's no way they'll get past checkpoint 2. Yeah, you and me. Both. Friend. I don't know how I was supposed to respond to that. But yes, I have an automatic gun now. Plus we have this giant kill zone. But actually the horde is pretty massive now. If I was still using the semi-auto gun, they would be up in our grill already. I guess also the fact that I have an automatic gun means I'm going to blaze through ammo a lot faster. It's becoming readily apparent that I'm going to run out in like less than a minute. But I have to keep them away. Because I don't really trust these Earthlings to do the job. Should have placed bear traps instead of landmines. Why? Whoa! These guys just got blown up. But how? I don't understand. Several of our guys have spontaneously combusted. Okay. Hold them at the bridge. Yeah, see, this is a nice kill zone. They could run dozens of them through here, but I have a feel. What? Oh, a bunch of nice little turtles. Very nice. We're protecting them too. But we... No! Don't let them through! Okay, I have to stop them before they get in. The kill zone is not nearly as good as I thought it would be. I'm out of rounds! I'm out of rounds! Okay, guys, I believe in you. I believe in the Earthlings. Ooh, look at that. Bear traps and spike traps. These guys are so toast. Because I think bear traps and spike traps can reactivate after being sprung. Okay, we're on the final leg now. That place is pretty much overrun. That place is done for. It's as good as dead. What's going on over here, guys? We've got Earthlings, we've got aliens. What's this guy have to say? Nothing. We've got scared civilians. So yeah, I'm sure we're evacuating people here. I want to read a little bit more on the story of this map, so I have to trust these defenders to do the job. We'll get you all evacuated soon. Never. Don't worry, everything will be fine. Please know I have a name, not Earthling. What is this place? That's Larry from Steam Wars. Second checkpoint has fallen. Yep. And we have those creatures. They broke their checkpoint too. Wow. What are those creatures? Those aren't turtles. I can't do this. I'm a failure. No, it'll be okay. What does this say? This is the last line of defense. Good luck. All I have is a melee weapon. We are toast. I think the line of traps is honestly more dangerous than the actual guys here. We just have a very thin line of gunners to hold off. Oh, we also have a mortar. You guys can do it. I'm providing moral support, and I guess I was wrong in my assumption that spike and bear traps can reactivate after being sprung, because it looks like they're disappearing after they get used up. Come on, guys. Come on, come on. Use your A12. A12 is the best gun in the game. So far they've been unsuccessfully just crashing into our lines. Haven't really broken through yet. You know what? Just as I said that, they're starting to get close. But you know what? We're doing okay. As long as the center holds, this guy with the A12... No! It's great! Why do I always have the worst timing with everything? A12. Please, the A12. Okay, great. 90 more aliens are now dead. Yeah, look at that. Just one hit and they're all down. Of course, the magazine's uncomfortably small. Bring them down. Bring them down. You guys are never getting into the tunnel. Not in a million years. Not if I have anything to say about it. I will hold them off valiantly. I'm going to become the hero. The main character. Okay. Only 30 more rounds. They're breaking through on the left side, guys. Come on. Come on. We need a better reaction time than that. They're actually in our territory now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, great. We've actually lost most of the left side, and we have only 2 shots left. Take him out. Take him out. Okay, that's it. That's all I can do. That's everything I have. I'm going to run into this building. Our last line of defense is pretty much... You're hiding your ammo all the way back here? I don't have a futuristic gun anymore. Okay, we have to get the laser turrets out. Laser turrets out. Go, go, go. Throw them out. Throw them out. I don't have a futuristic gun, so I'm relying entirely on the turrets. Throw them all out. Every last one. Come on now. Third line of defense checkpoint has fallen. Oh, when they fall, everybody explodes. I get it now. When a position falls, everybody guarding that position dies instantly. But yeah, the civilians are being wrecked, I'm sure. The mortar guy is dead. We just have these 3 officers left to guard the turret, and that's it. I have done everything I could. I will defend them. You tried your best. Thanks for playing. Oh, you just retreat back? You retreat to the tunnel? Oh, okay. You tried your best. Thanks for playing. Alright then, I thought we were going to have some kind of an epic last stand where I die with my sword on the steps, but that was still cool, actually. Like I said, a little bit surreal. I didn't quite understand the story of it, but you know what? It was mechanically fine. Visually, it was okay, too. The bright green of the grass maybe could be slightly painted a little bit, though I guess it was probably meant to be an alien world, so scratch that, I suppose. But yeah, very interesting, and I'd be curious to know more about the setting of this map, too. Level of detail is fine, but it's mostly only fine in the checkpoints. Pretty empty in between these spaces, as you can see here. But other than that, really, I think it's an okay map to look at. Very alien. Very alien. And that's really about all I have to say for 300. So I think with that, we're going to move on to the last map of the video, which is titled The Spartans' Last Stand. So here we are with The Spartans' Last Stand. This was the only map in the competition that was actually up on the Steam Workshop prior. I decided, you know what, I'm not going to really make too much of an effort to tell them to take it down, because it was performing very well. It was towards the top of the workshop. But this is another map that is a Thermopylae battle. So I think we're going to just start it up, see how it goes. We've got some really nice looking hills here right off the bat, is what I'm noticing. Very nice visuals. But yeah, I'm going to hit play and just blast through this, I suppose. This obviously looks like a very well realized Thermopylae Hot Gates map. I suppose I should read the description too. That would be a good idea. It is as follows. Persia is coming. After Athens helped the Ionian revolt, Persian Emperor Darius invaded, but was defeated. Now his son Xerxes has come to finish it. The Greeks who hadn't submitted decided to make a stand at the hot gates near Thermopylae. But the Spartans' last stand is near. The Persians couldn't break through, so they decided to go around. With the help of a Greek trader, they have managed to go through the mountain, and now have you surrounded. The Greeks are withdrawing while the Spartans delay the Persians. You jump over the wall, prepared to follow your king into battle, a battle to the death. He also notes that the map isn't very historically accurate. Slaves and Greek soldiers from other city-states also participated in the last stand at Thermopylae. It's an endless enemy battle, but you can win it if you defeat enough Persians. Okay, looking forward to seeing this battle play out. It's got a very nice looking, very minimalist, but it's a pretty decent setting on the coastline here. Okay, standing here, press space to jump, and I jump down into the field. And I'm not moving right now. The script is controlling my movement, and now I'm moving around. The Spartans' last stand. This is cool. It has sort of a Twilight feeling, like we're fighting at Twilight, like it's the twilight of our army or something like that. I'm probably reading too much into it, but the golden sun on our forces. It's a very good look. And it's got the classic Ancient Warfare 3 music playing too, to really get you in the mood. I wish I had a bow or something, but I don't. So we have to defeat enough Persians to win. That's the idea. I'm going to try and focus on defeating the hoplites and archers the most, primarily because they are the most dangerous to my forces by a long shot. I mean, look at these guys with the hoplite spears. It's just dangerous. My sword is much too short to take out hoplites. Retreat, retreat. Got lots of archers coming in all of a sudden. Okay, and oh yeah, it's like 5 archers shooting at once. That's quite a few. I'm going to try and flank around. I got to get that guy. We have a very meager army compared to the Persians here, so like I said, go for the archer. He'll never see me coming, except he did, but it wasn't enough to save him. Flank left, get him. Return to the field. Yeah, the hoplites are the one thing that's preventing victory, I think. You just cannot get in past their guard. We've got a really major engagement happening here with the Persians seemingly coming out on top, and I'm sure that's largely due to their hoplite spears. Hoplite spears are quite overpowered as a melee weapon. In the hands of units, not in the hands of players. I don't know why. This doesn't quite work with player controls as well. I just can't get in to take out their hoplite spears. No! For Sparta! I know which team I'm fighting on, surely. Yeah, they are gaining a lot of ground here. All I can hope is buying time and distracting their archers in the back lines. Come on, sir. Go down, go down. Yeah, this wall of spears is quite uncomfortable to fight against. Okay, you know what? I'm going to make a mad dash for the archers. Are they spawning infinitely? I think they are spawning infinitely, in fact. This was a terrible idea. I've lost 500 health based on that failed charge. How are they getting so far? Oh, you know what? It's because silly me. It's obviously because they have no player to help defend. That's why the Spartans aren't winning. Okay, I'm going to retreat back to the front lines then. I'm abandoning my harassment tactics in the back lines and focusing on winning the main battle because this line of hoplites is almost at our base. Almost at the hot gates. Come on. I have to get them in the neck. Come on. Come on. It's just so hard to get past their guard. These hoplite spears are insane. Okay. Just a few more. Just a few more. They don't call me the melee master for nothing. Do they? They don't. Oh, but of course, taking the time to fight these guys has allowed their reinforcements to arrive. And I think I've been poisoned or something. Or like bleeding or something? I don't know what that was. Oh, yeah, I'm losing health again. I think it's over. I'm going to charge one last time for Sparta! Except I died. Now we can see what happened after that. Got that large force of Persians turning around to attack, with their reinforcements coming in after us. However, your death didn't make a difference. Stop more Persians to win. Gosh, it seems really hard to stop more Persians in this map. I think it's kills 22, time 190 seconds. I'm not sure how many kills we have to get. I might even check its workshop listing to see if it's worth trying again to get some more kills. I don't think, just like with the desert map, I don't think the technical good ending is actually going to change anything other than the text at the end. So I might not go for it just in the interest of time constraints, but it's still a very nice looking map, well put together. Pretty clean, pretty clean. I will say the hoplite spears are almost impossible to counter, so maybe give the player one of their own, or maybe a crossbow, short bow, something along those lines. It would be nice, because it's very, very hard to get in past their defenses, and obviously our Spartan brothers feel the same, because they basically were being shredded while I was back here by just a small force of hoplites. I suppose since it was technically supposed to be a Spartan loss either way, you know, that's fine for them to be brutally defeated, but they weren't really even standing much of a chance at all. It was definitely not the even contest that media makes it out to be. Just some thoughts. Again, I think there's actually a custom fog on here. There is. It's a custom fog cube, which I think actually improves the lighting even more. So, once again, very nice, and these aesthetics are very subtly implemented, but a very nice looking map overall. So, very well put together. Like I said, only thing I'd look at are the hoplite spears. But that's about the last map that I have to look at for this competition, so why don't I... So everybody, I ended up putting a poll in the Beach House server that asked if I should be revealing the results at the end of this video or at the start of my next live stream, and it turned out to be overwhelmingly in favor of revealing the results live. So I'm in fact not going to be revealing them now, despite what I said at the beginning of the video. So keep an eye out for my next live stream, and if you'd like to vote in those sorts of polls in the future, I will link the Beach House server right here on screen and in the description of this video. So thanks again for watching, everybody. That's all I have to say for this video. I know it's been a long one, and I appreciate it if you stuck through this entire video with me. If you'd like to support my channel and content, you can leave a like and subscribe. Comments are also appreciated. I will respond to them. And if you'd like to receive a notification when I make new Ancient Warfare 3 maps for you to play, you can follow my Steam Workshop. It'll be linked in the description. So thanks again for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video.